Hey y'all. So I thought I would give you a little bit of some insight into what I'm personally working on in my own personal development right now. I am a coach, and I have a coach, and I have a therapist, and I need them. I need them. I need them. Um, One of the most common things that we hear in coaching, and dare I say one of the most common experiences that we have as human beings, is the sense of feeling stuck. Just feeling stuck. And if stuck is not hard enough to deal with, it's the guilt and shame that follows feeling stuck when you know you're smart enough to change, you know you're capable for change, and you just don't change. And when that guilt and shame then starts to follow all the shoulding around change, it can be very de-energizing, shall I say. But what I'm really learning here is that it ain't you. It ain't you. It is your brain's commitment to stasis, maintaining the status quo. And all of us have different ways of maintaining the status quo. For me, the main saboteur in my life is avoidance. The avoidant is very dominant archetype in my world, and it works overtime to maintain the status quo, maintain stasis in my world. And here's the deal. That is all that is. It is not me. I am not avoidant. I am not the avoidant. The avoidant is a neural pathway that is committed to keeping things the same in my life. Okay. So when you think about the idea of being stuck, it's just the reuse of this particular neural pathway. So think about also the idea of Newton's law, Newton's first law of motion. An object at motion tends to stay in motion. An object at rest tends to stay at rest unless moved on by an external force. So if you're feeling stuck at rest in the same position, doing the same things, thinking the same way, then consider what type of external force you might need to create the type of resistance necessary to get your brain moving in a different direction so that you can then get unstuck from one way of being and create a new way of being. And one of the most powerful ways to do that, honestly, is getting super clear about your values, and not just one or two values. And I don't mean nebulous. I mean crystal clear about your values, because when you really dial into who it is that you want to become, what you really care about, and you can feel it to your bones, that, my friend, that is leverage. So when the brain starts moving in this avoidant direction, or whatever that, particular stuckness way of being is for you, and you recognize it, this is my brain working on keeping me in my status quo, you can actually redirect, weigh a different decision against what really matters to you. And when you have that kind of leverage and you reuse that leverage over and over again, you got a shot at getting unstuck. You got a shot at creating a different neural pathway. And every time you use it, it gets a little easier, a little easier, a little easier, a little easier, until it becomes the new way of being. So I guess the message here for me is you are not your brain. Your brain is designed to keep you stuck, maintain stasis, maintain your status quo. And you not changing is it ain't about you. It's about your brain. So give yourself a little love and kindness, and consider then what type of external forces could help you. What kind of leverage do you need to create a different neural pathway in your brain, a different way of being? So it's hard work. It's conscious work. It's attentive work, and it is so worth it work. And by the way, I love helping people with this. If you want help, if you're looking for a little extra help, I love helping people with this type of stuff, getting really clear about what they care about. Because one of the things that I've noticed in working with people and getting clarity about what matters to them is how deeply our shoulds, how deeply we're committed to a bunch of shoulds. So getting some differentiation between a set of values that you think you should have and what actually your heart and your soul actually cares about, it's deep work, it's fun work, it's liberating work. So let's get you unstuck, let's get you out of stasis, and let's create some leverage to really move you into a way of being in a direction of life that just feels juicy and yummy and life-giving. Yeah, it can be done. It actually can be done. But you need that external stimulus mechanism or whatever to get you out of that stuckness. And so what is it for you? What do you think that could be for you?